Hi guys, my name is Joshua Andrei Brilli, and this video is about split 4, so that we are going to align before we are going to say, okay, this is it. So allow me first just to briefly go to the split 3, what we have done. In split 3, there was many things done, not only from the perspective of the apps, yes, we got a hub, we got this big app that connects everything, so the doorway to all different apps. What we have been able to do is really to start to use Nostr and relays. Right now we have altogether 4 relays. There have been some issues with downs and ups and downs, but it was not that much. In the future, we have to put that better. Apps are done on 80%, not on 100%, and will never be on 100%. You know how that works. But however, there has been a big improvement, and it will be still, all these details has to be put in place. But on that stage, I really try to emphasize the importance of not being too perfect, because there are so many other things that we should focus. And honestly, I'm also not the best in the IT. I am good enough, to do to the some level. But above that level, there has to come in the future other people that will put that into a higher level that I could ever do it, There has been a lot of changes also how we communicate to each other. I have personally really made significant steps into the controlling the things, into the letting go. I believe many of you, as I can see, many big things has been done. Especially, I'm very proud on that what Gaspar has done in regards to Slavi wallet. It was really an amazing step, showing the example of self-responsibility. And at the end, and not the least, I was able literally to earn between 1,000 and 1,500 euros throughout the selling of Lana. So I'm also the first example of selling registered at Lanas, and I'm very proud on that, because until now we have been mostly given away that, especially because the price between unregistered and registered Lana has been almost the same, but right now it's not anymore. So from that split on, no more giving for free. I mean, of course, if you decide to give it, I cannot control it, and I just don't want to. But what I would like to say to you is, you see, people that give something for that will also appreciate differently. And it is really truly time. 100 euros is not enough. It's really truly time to allow yourself to step into the energy. Okay, this what we are building is really not worth only 100 euros. Actually, it's worth much more. But I'm so happy that we can go with 100 euros so that everyone that wants can join the party, let's call it that way. So in split 4, what is my suggestion? Guys, there's no perfect solution. There's no perfect suggestion. It's just one suggestion. And this one goes with 100% more than what we end up in the split 3, what is, let's say, the collective or the idea at the beginning. So the amount of Lanas would go from 4 million Lanas that is currently, actually right now I can see it's not 4 million. Lana is like 3.6 million Lanas. You can check on Lana register that. But yeah, we are going to go for additional 4 million Lana, so that we are going to end up with a little bit less than 8 million, or probably 7 million, doesn't really matter. 4 million Lanas, and the price is going to be 0.008 euros, Great British Pound, or US dollars for 1 Lana. So that literally means we are talking about the revenue of 32,000 Lanas. And in split 4, what we would like to achieve is that we truly start to get money out of it. Not only Lanas and not only a little bit talking, but really truly money out of it. And in this split, what is my focus especially is that I'm going to do everything that all the services that we agree that people are going to take over, that they really start to take over, so that they earn something out of it. Someone is going to earn more, someone is going to earn less. However, if someone is going to earn a little bit more, I would really kindly ask you that you join me as I am taking over the idea of the rows, where I'm also going to have revenue, and we are going to help people really truly to start to do, and so that we really take care for each other. That's the most important thing, so that we all grow together and that we can all say, okay, I got something. And out of that energy, we have two things to show other people. You can earn if you join the party, and we really take care for each other, what is the most important thing, because that's not the competition who is going to earn more. Sooner or later, all the services are going to be decentralized, and everyone is going to get more than enough, but let's help each other. So this is, for me personally, the one thing that I'm going to focus. The second thing is I would like to bring consumer in, so that people really start to go in the shop and buy, because through that concept they will get even cheaper, and the shop is going to get to the Lana pays us even more. And that is really, however we're going to turn it, money is holds the orgasmic energy. So let's use this orgasmic energy into the benefit of growing all of that. You see, the idea of greed is just the concept in our mind. You see, you can say also that the universe is greedy because it expands all the time, but the greed itself is just the concept in our mind. And then if we start to judge people that want to earn money, then of course the issue is the judgment already shows you that you are not in the right energy. I'm not saying that just taking without grounding, is the right way. You also use in the car, the gas and the brake, So the same things goes also here. So you go for the money, but you also relax and you ground the thing, and then you go in another cycle and so on. Another important thing, what I can see, that we should become aware that each split is the new reality. That's it. Each split is the new reality. That means that what we are going to do in split 4 has nothing to do what we have done in the split 3, and has nothing to do what we are going to do in the split 5. If you ask me what we are going to do in the split 5, I have no idea, because we have to first to get the experience of split 4, so that we embody the experience that we have here, because we are going to be challenged more and more and more to show our inner strength, not outside. We grow within ourselves and not with outside ourselves. Another important thing about the split is that we have to agree what is going to be the max size of the wallet, otherwise the wallet is going to be unregistered. So my idea was 5,000 Lanas, and then Istvan contacted me and he said a very beautiful thing. You see, there are people who stepped in and who are having already maybe 10,000 Lanas or something like this, and they're literally waiting that this 10,000 is become so much worth that they can step into Lana 8 Wonder. And I can agree with that, because it wouldn't be right, to force these people, literally to take from these people these Lanas, just before they will have the possibility to step in. So I would say, if you don't have Lana 8 Wonder, for sure we should allow you to hold less than is needed to step into the Lana 8 Wonder. But if you have already Lana 8 Wonder, then I would most probably limit that on, let's say, 5,000 or 3,000 Lanas, because we should be interested to give away, not to speculate on growth, because we are already speculating that on Lana 8 Wonder. So before we are going to step into the split 4, I'm going to ask everyone to literally sell off everything what you have about 1,000 Lanas. Just try to sell it. I'm going to buy it, and I'm going to resell it into Lana 8 Wonder. It doesn't really matter, because I was surprised how many people to the Lana 8 Wonders are buying these Lanas. Of course, everyone has that interest, and that is the simplest way to get Lana. So the one who is going to hold in the future Lana 8 Wonder, or me in that moment, I'm willing to buy that and resell it for the price that is no discount. Just buy it from you, and then give the people possibility to step in. So we are going to step into the split 4. I don't know exactly what time, but it's going to be when really truly there is not going to be the liquidity. If you are going to put on sell Lana, then that means you are serious. If you are just going to say, oh, who cares, nobody's going to wait, your wallet is going to be unregistered, the wallet on what you are having this amount. So please don't play with that, okay? We are here to grow the idea, really truly grounded. So if we put a lot of Lanas into the liquidity, then we have to take it away. So this is a grounding, it's the whole cycle. So it has to end when there's no Lana in the liquidity, not because, yes, you are holding it. That has to be clear from that perspective. So the split 4 is planned in the end of December, and then I believe January, February, that should be like the window of the split 4. Maybe more, maybe less, we don't know. But what is also important to me is that first, even if we are able to step into the split 5 before that, I would say we have to literally ground the thing also from the perspective that you who are going to be responsible for the services, you will be also knowing what you are doing, because split 5 is completely the new reality. In split 4, I want to bring this idea to the moment where there's going to be a wait list. So in split 5, when we open, we should already have people pending, to step into the split 5. That is important. So money and wait list, that's to me, to really make a fire around it on the way that people are going to wait and be very happy and be very appreciating if they get the possibility to step into the next split. That has to be done on that way, because this is so great project, this is so great idea, this is so great new reality that deserves that. Okay, then another thing that is more related to the registration of new Lanas. So for about unregistered Lanas, we got Lana Nights app that is, the leader of that is Gasper. So the new unregistered Lanas are going to come to that idea inside. I believe that here we don't have a clear idea that everyone is aligned. Gasper has some idea, but I can see people that are not so happy with his idea. So I believe here we will need to go to the process of self-responsibility, of letting go, so that we really align, with the idea. But that's just the path, and you have to be aware, and that goes not only for that project, that goes for all projects. We are constantly aligning. The success of the Lana is literally not because of one person, it's because we collectively align our energy and then we grow together on the next level. So please be aware of that. I believe that in the next split, I already have a few proposals for aligning, for voting, not only split 4. I have also the idea how the things are going to be unconditional paid in the future, and how we are going to align, and what is the rose, not function, but the concept of doing things. So there are many things that we have to align and really truly feel we should all feel what we are doing and what we are proposing and into what direction we are going all together, And of course, if someone has better idea, then is the good way to resist, any aligning process, even that one that I'm right now proposing. So if you have a good idea, please resist so that I can align with your idea and so on. Just don't resist to prove you are good or you have good idea. You can even talk with to me before resist, and maybe I'm going just to change before that, but you can also resist, and I'm going to respond on that. And if the thing is cool, then of course we go for that. Otherwise, if I'm going to feel that you just want to prove or you are going through the force, then I'm going to send you on the self-responsible case, because you have to let it go in that case. Of course, I can also let it go, but if I'm going to feel that there is some resistance within me with your proposal, I'm going to be the first one who is going to let it go of that. Okay, this is it, guys. This is like my idea about the split 4. It's not just mine. I already have been talking with you, so I'm collecting the whole split 3. I was collecting these ideas, putting together and so on. And in split 4, I'm going to collect all the time ideas from you, talk and so on, so that split 5 is going to be in the feeling before we are going to step into that. So yes, let's go with the party on. Remember, we have to change in order to grow the Lana. So we have to let it go many things. We have to become more like a person, but on the other side also compassionate to everyone. And if we are able to do that, then we also deserve that Lana, as a reflection of us, also grows and also attract other people into the concept or into the new reality. Have a beautiful day. Thank you very much, and see you soon. Bye-bye.